Hi there. Well, what a day it's been. UK Games Expo 2019. Saturday it was busy today and very hot.
Now, nearly 10 to 12, it's so busy.
We left a bit earlier than we normally do to get back for the football. And Liverpool have just won the Champions League, so that was excellent. For us anyway as Liverpool supporters. So we're going up to Liverpool tomorrow. Oh, bless you, Donna. We're going up to Liverpool tomorrow to watch them do the parade with the cup. Hall. It was a good expo. Probably for the most time. This was our fourth one, was it? Fourth expo. And I suppose gaming network of friends that we've met over the years has increased, and there was more people to meet there. From SnogCon in the summer, the gaming event we do in gaming retreat in Snowdonia in a cottage. We met Justin. That was really nice to meet him. He is such a lovely bloke. And also, nice surprise was Mark Hathaway. Also, he is a lovely bloke. So we met them. Dan and Emma with Ainsley had a stall there selling their bits and pieces, which was very nice. They always seem to be busy. And Dan Tidd was off on a stall. These are people we game with at the gaming club, helping Asmodee out. And then in Hall 2 we seen some Becky and her boyfriend. What's the boyfriend's name? Is his name Mark?
Daniel.
Is it? Oh, Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah. I had to meet a guy from Scotland who had never met in my life before, who's coming to Bunkhouse Gaming. That's been arranged by John, who runs the game club, and trying to meet up with him was a bit of a thing. But anyway, we managed to find him in the end because he was paying his deposit or his money for that. And we had to then find Ed, who picked up yesterday a copy of Foothills, because there was only, I think it was 120 of these total, if I've got my maths right. I think Tony Boydell had 60 of them, and I think some of the stalls had 60 between them, or something like that. But it sold out pretty quick, so I managed to get hold of a copy of Foothills. This is by Ben Bateson and Tony Boydell. It's an advanced Snowdonia experience for 2 players. I just love the look of it, so hopefully it's pretty good. I noticed on Board Game Geek, Ben Bateson has rated his own game 7 out of 10. I'm hoping it's a little bit better than that, but judging by some of his comments on Tony Boydell's blog sometimes, he's quite highly critical, so his 7 I'm hoping might be an 8 or so for us. We do love our Snowdonia, so hopefully that's pretty good. This I didn't pick up at the expo, but it came today anyway, so I've chucked it. Walking in Burano. I really like the look of this. This is Empress 4 games. Are they Taiwanese? I think they are. Taiwan, I think, if I remember rightly. Tiny little box game. Looks really nice, and you're building up the colourful houses from a tableau of cards. Good filler game, supposedly. So, Foothills from the con. Off Dan and Emma's store, we picked up which is cake batter and roll. We picked up gingerbread meeples. They're going to a charity, so and they seem to be selling a lot of those. So we've got a few of those for the kids. They haven't met them yet. That's surprising. Zatu Games badge there. UK Games Expo badge. We got to see, and I really wanted to have a game of Blood on the Clock Tower, and I listened to them. They were running a couple of games there, and the sister of the designer from, I think I've got this right, Australia, is it? They certainly sounded like they had an Aussie accent. She was there teaching the game, and they had another storyteller there as well. He seemed really good. But all the games were taken up until, I think there was some free for the late sessions in the evening, but we had to get back for the footy, so. The lanyards this year, I think, are the most colourful yet. Really nice with the green, so they're pretty good. We always keep these as a nice little keepsake. And there's the Expo book from this year, which was nice. They had a voucher book as well, but it wasn't too great. Oh, there's the Blood on the Clock Tower cards. So it does really look good. And when we were there, there was a lady talking to one of the staff at the Blood on the Clock Tower stall, and she was saying that her brother-in-law is mad on the game, and he's been following the game round. There's a storyteller going around doing these games, these events in the UK, and that her brother-in-law has been following them round because he thinks the game's so superb that he likes getting in on the games and stuff. So I didn't do the Kickstarter, but I think I may at some point pick this up. Another one that I really like the look of, I think it looks by if I'm correct, a first-time designer by the looks of it. But it was his father that was handing these cards out, and it's the Great Alcatraz Escape. They were in Hall 1, stand 553. And you can subscribe at thegreatalcatrazescape.com. And the board reminded me a little bit of Escape from Colditz, but this one's Escape from Alcatraz. So I want to check that out. I'll go on there and check that out. So future
Kickstarting in autumn.
Kickstarting in autumn, is it? Yeah. So you can sign up for it there anyway. But that looked interesting. I like the look of the... There's a lot. As usual, there was a lot to see. It was very, very... Oh, we met Baz as well, who is a colourful character. And I think that's something to do with him. Kitty Cat Aclism. I've seen them before. Do you know where I've seen them before? At Bastion. And that's where Baz was, wasn't he? I think that's something to do with him. Gaming rules. So the CG stand, that took a time to find this year. Normally it's down the stairs, but it was up in Hall 2. And Paul Grogan, I couldn't see him there, which is the first time ever. He must have been on a little break or something, because normally he's just always there. But there was a little sign saying, take mints, Paul's, what did it say, tasty mints or something, please take one. They're the most foul, disgusting mints.
It's like TCP.
Did you actually eat yours?
Yeah.
I couldn't, I had to spit mine out. It was disgusting, put it into a tissue. It was like TCP. If anybody knows what TCP, like disinfectant, antiseptic.
Cream.
It was like eating antiseptic. It was worse than, because first of all I said, oh, it's a bit like mouthwash. No, it literally smelt and tasted like TCP. Absolutely disgusting.
But worse as you bit into it.
Well, I didn't bite into mine. Mine went out. I wasn't having any of that. On with the other stuff. I got the Wildlands package, Martin Wallace game. I think it's apparently pretty light game. But the idea of this is that want to play with the family. We're getting a few more games now that Sammy and Katie will actually play, which is good. So I do like my heavy games, but this one's supposed to be a light skirmish game. And from what I've seen, maybe a little bit like Ogre Castle up there, which is a cracking game, Ogre Castle, from Clever Mojo. I think it's Fred McKenzie that designed that one. And yeah, so Wildlands looks like a larger scale step up from that in a way. You could get in gems and you can basically just lever each other with these different characters and things. There's 4 different sets here, but also, as I say, it's a Martin Wallace game. Also, as a pack off the Osprey stand, I got the Unquiet Dead expansion. The quality of the miniatures looks outstanding. I'm going to have to paint these up. So, do they come with cards as well? I guess. Oh yeah, 6 character cards, 30 action cards, 6 ink washed miniatures, and the rule book. So quite a bit in there. So that's the Undead. They look really cool, the little minis. And then also the Adventuring Party expansion. I guess that 4 character cards, 30 action cards, 4 ink wash miniatures, and a rule book for the Adventuring Party. And the brand new, just released, another map pack from the map. There's a double-sided map in the game. So now we've got the Wildlands map pack 1, which is I think it's Crystal Caverns, is it, or something? Featuring magic portals, a mysterious tower, and deep canyons to traverse. The Warlock's Tower and the Crystal Canyon, sorry. So a couple of map packs on there as well. And also picked up, I really got to play that. I was saying to Donna, I really got to play it more, because I think it's one of them games that's a gift to gamers. It's a Gaia Project Terra Mystica game. Love Terra Mystica. We played it many times, and we played it recently, didn't we? At Terra Bastion, didn't we? We got caned by this couple that play it a lot, but it's a fantastic game. But Gaia Project is, I'd say, racks it up a little bit. And I got a Folded Space. I'm really impressed with Folded Space. And they had a stall there, and I got this pretty good price, no P&P on it. So the Folded Space insert for Gaia Project. I enjoy making these as well. It's a cracking game. It's one that will never leave the collection, Gaia Project, so it's worth getting a good organiser for it. I was going to pick up Underwater Cities. Heard so many good things about it on a one on Board Game Geek in a guild I'm in, and also in general, and it's got great ratings. And here's a little thing. I'm not going to name the company, but you've got to watch out for this at these expos. This particular one was advertising 10% off everything at the expo. And the price of Underwater Cities was £65, was it? So 65 quid, and you got 10% off that. When you went online, their actual store price was
£50.
50.
And the odd pence. Yeah.
Just over £50. So they'd actually increased it by 15 quid. Because you had your post and packing on top of that as well. So in the end, I just looked at board game prices. And I know I do like supporting board game stores and stuff. And we buy off all the different board game stores, games and stuff. And go on the expo, you're buying off the companies and stuff. But it was a push to get that game, and I really did want it. We ordered it off Amazon for £46 delivered, and it comes tomorrow. So that'll be, so 46, nearly £20 cheaper, isn't it? Yeah, flipping heck. So ridiculous. So that's coming as well. So quite a good haul this year. I say we met Justin. He told us about his haul from yesterday, which was only a couple of quid, wasn't it, Justin? If you're looking on this, he didn't get much. I say it was great to see Mark Havaway again. It was really good. Didn't see any of the Dice Tower guys, although I think Tom Vassell and Sam Healy were there this year. No, sorry, Tom Vassell and Z Garcia. Sam Healy was not there this year, I don't think. And unfortunately, for the first year that I've been going to the expo, Artipia Games were not there. And we do like them, like seeing their stuff and chatting to them, but they were not there this year. And that was it. So we had a great time at the expo. Topped it off with Liverpool winning the Champions League, number 6, fantastic. And that's it. That's our haul from the UK Games Expo. Looking forward to sorting this lot out, I say, and definitely need to get these little. Luckily, there's not too many. It looks like there's four characters in each faction. Get them painted up, and hopefully this will be a joy to play with the children. So that is it. That was the UK Games Expo 2019. I'm going to put bit of video and bit of pictures and stuff in between on this video. All right. Thanks for watching.